Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 187 on the episode 187 of the OpTic Podcast, brought to you by BetterHelp and Cash App. Today there are only three co-hosts. Today we have a man, Zinni, all the way on the right-hand side. He's got a couple of things that he needs to fill us up in, especially on his. I mean, HIPAA laws won't apply if you're the one that's disclosing your own personal medical records. We have the man, Scumper Jumper, fresh out of Paris.
Bonjour.
Monsieur, he got the mustache for it.
Bonjour, bitches.
Bonjour, bitches. And of course, I am also not. I'm big OpTic Hacks. You guys know the deal. We have my man, Maddie. Matt Craig in the background over there touching some buttons. Formal was supposed to be sitting right here, but the boy is sick. He's puking. And we had this conversation on the vlog as to how, and look,
Feel better, Matt.
Yeah, feel better, Matt. We'll start with feel better, Matt. I don't first of all, you don't feel bad. You just didn't want to get up, and you just said, well, fuck, what's a good excuse?
No, that's not true.
That's
not true.
Formal is one of my favorite, not only people of all time, but one of my favorite players of all time. Great friend of mine. He and I spent a lot of time together when Chicago Huntsman, OpTic Chicago, etc. He and I spent a lot of time together just hanging out and became really good friends, which is why I don't feel bad in saying what I said to him this morning, which is I've never not gone to work because I was puking. I've never not gone to work when I had a job when I had diarrhea. When I was working,
I had some problems this morning. I was 10 minutes late. But here I am. I'm in like the 2-day mode of just it's all getting it all out because it was quite a bit.
It's like when you're growing up and you're trying to stay home from school, and like obviously I was gaming a lot, so I would sometimes lie, but usually I was being serious. So like my mom would let me stay home. I'm sick, and then I'd be gaming. She's like, "Oh, you're sick, but you can play video games." I'm like, "Yeah, Mom, I have a fucking cough. Okay, I'm not bedridden."
You were staying home for coughs?
Dude,
my mom was hella strict.
Dude,
if I had
mine too.
I had to make oatmeal and shit and
if
throw
I
it
had
in
like
the
a
toilet.
fever, I'd get to stay home because that's
that puke?
obvious.
And she
but I was still gaming.
Yeah, I was making concoctions. No, I didn't actually do that. But that shit's funny.
Dude, my dad played no games. My mom played no games. They didn't believe anything that I ever said, just because.
Whenever your parents gave you the nod on like, it's all right, that was like the best. That was one of the most dope-filled feelings when they're like, you're good for the day. I'm like,
I will say.
Well, no, you're East Coast too, and I mean, snow days were also the best. So sick days and snow days went like hand in hand. There was nothing better than
snow days for us were cool only because we like everybody knew the rule. Like if there was a school day that was called off because of snow, everybody met at the park and football got played.
really?
Yeah.
Fuck that. I was playing GVs till dusk till
I'm calling
dawn.
cap on that.
No, hey Siri, call.
I don't care that much. If
okay.
I believe you.
Who are you calling?
Just my friends from. I was gonna call. Nah, Jig is not an athlete.
I believe you now. Please.
Yeah, it was Eric, Carlos, Alma. But yeah, listen, we played. Yeah, the other thing is though, is like I mean that like I hardly ever called sick from school, as just because I loved going to high school. So high school was the best. It was the best, literally.
I like going to high school too.
Yeah, dude, it was so fun. Everything about going there, like in the morning routine, like saying what's up to everyone, bells ring, you got to run. Who's in your first period? Oh, what's up? Lunch, where are we going? JK Euros, of course.
See, y'all are lucky. We had to stay in school for lunch, but our school had
you
good
couldn't
lunch.
leave.
Yeah, we couldn't leave.
Dude, that's probably why I was obese, or at least one of the reasons. They were letting me buy 3 warm cookies at 10 a.m.
Oh, dude, they actually
with a little bit of chocolate milk.
Yeah, like you can't allow me to do that. And also, I was drinking like they had like a coffee machine, but it wasn't like an espresso machine. It was like
chocolate.
I would press s'mores, and it was just this fucking sugar bomb. And I'm like, yeah, I'm drinking coffee. In hindsight, it's probably like 600 calories.
They limited cookies for us. Like they went from like it was like you can get 2 cookies in the morning. They limited to 1, and then they took all the sodas out of our vending machines. Gatorade was still in though.
They were enabling me.
I was telling Olivia.
Gatorades were in.
I was telling Olivia that obviously, like although I was born in El Paso, Texas, I went to school all the way until 7th grade in Juarez, and then in 8th grade was like such a culture shock because obviously you had to learn English. Learning English is one thing. Losing your accent or not speaking with an accent is like the next step after that, right? Because you can make an effort to get out of that. And even nowadays, like sometimes I'll be trying to say something in English, but my brain is saying the word in Spanish and shit. Anyway, I was telling her that my first day of high school as a freshman, and I think I told you this story, there was this like massive fight between the Mexicans and the blacks. And essentially what happened, it was like an assembly, the first day of school assembly. Somebody was throwing paper to the wrong people, and
it hit the wrong person.
It hit the wrong
they
person.
Got mad.
The black, and I'm sitting here as an 8th grader, immigrant, right? An American-born immigrant, because I did spend the majority of my life, 99% of my life in Mexico. It was fucking. I have never seen such violence, and I'm talking about these are fucking high schoolers, and it was like a fucking fight. Like trophies were getting fucking broken, trophy cases were getting broken. Like older lady teachers and older lady gym guys like were getting fucked up.
One of the teachers caught a fucking elbow.
Yeah, the old lady caught an elbow.
Really?
Yeah. One of the Mexicans was wearing those those sharp ass boots. And I just remember seeing it clearly. Like this one dude on the ground, and then from after that, like I think that once that generation like went away, like everybody became like that much. I don't know. It wasn't because of that, but it's just everybody was just cool with each other. Like Wheeling High School was this massive melting pot. You had Polish dudes, you had Russian dudes, you had Koreans, you had obviously the Americans that were already there. And then you had like just minorities and like a massive melting pot that everybody just became super cool with. We never had none of that drama. There was no like racism shit. Like that was probably the most racist shit I saw, which was like blacks fighting the Mexicans. And Liv's just sitting there with her jaw open. Like, she's like, Jude's like, what the fuck? That didn't happen in my high school. And she was like 2 cities away. And where I was going is that every lunch period when we went outside, you didn't know what hood motherfuckers from another high school were going to come over. And so you had Latin Kings coming over trying to fight the folks on this side. And it was just like a literal, every day was a fucking adventure.
What was going on in your high school? It's like a movie, The Outsiders.
Dude,
or something.
it was so dope, man. My high school was so dope. I loved going there. I never called in sick.
Now, high school in hindsight, I feel like when you're young and you're waking up early, you're like, this is miserable because you're playing game battles till 4 a.m. You're waking up at 6 or 7. You're like, fuck this. In hindsight, those were like the best days looking back at it.
Oh, yeah.
Only because partly due to the how gaming was back then. So you have like that. But also, you don't like... There are people that you barely even talk to back in school that you still, like, I think about once in a blue moon, like, I wonder how this person's doing, I wonder how this guy's doing. And it was like a cool, like, little daily routine that you got to see everybody. And now it's just so different.
Do you have any friends from high school still to this day?
Yeah, I'm close with my high school friend group. There's like probably 10 of us.
Okay, cool.
And then I think we have our 10-year reunion coming up
Are you going to
this
that?
upcoming year.
Is it at school?
I would actually like to go. I'm not sure if that's corny, but I would like to go. I think that's cool to see everybody and
see how everyone's doing.
It's been a long time.
Would you go back to yours?
No.
He wouldn't. He thinks he's DiCaprio.
What?
No, I don't think it's because of that.
You walk in red carpet.
I was just in Paris. I've been traveling too much.
Well, your 10-year probably just passed, actually, didn't it?
I need to stay the fuck. I graduated in 2013, so.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, it already passed.
Did they have one?
I don't fucking know.
You didn't get an
No,
invite?
I'm not on Facebook.
That's fair. Yeah, Facebook's probably where it's at.
I'm not on Facebook.
I'll tell you what I am on Facebook for. Fucking the Facebook Marketplace. Just trying to look for vintage shit, like vintage bonsais and shit. You know.
Bonsai.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I'm deep.
Yo, Unk is going crazy.
Grand Unk.
Yo, you've officially.
Unk is going crazy.
Unk's get buying bonsai trees off Facebook.
Let the record show, Unk has
crazy.
been an Unk for 16 years now. Okay, yeah.
We got a lot going on, dude.
My niece Lila was born like 16 years ago.
There's always something going on. There's always some. Dude, we got OpTic Day today.
Tomorrow we have the World Cup starting.
Dude, tomorrow
7 a.m.
starts the World Cup.
What time do we have to? Where are we good for tomorrow?
We're starting tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. over there.
Oh, I thought we were doing it against this wall.
There's no. Where's the
LED wall?
Where's the LED wall?
It's not up yet.
Not here yet.
Who do I have to yell at, Matt? Matt, give me a name. Is this?
Go ahead.
No. I was gonna say, production be protecting each other.
Oh,
you know, say, who I gotta go after right now to say why the fuck isn't this being done?
But yeah, tomorrow starts at 7 a.m. So we'll be live by like 6:30 to go over like the groups and the layout of the tournament and all that stuff.
Then the next 3 days are 9 a.m. right?
Yeah. So the first day 7, the rest are 9. 9 is 7's tomorrow might be a little bit rough when we like wake up wake up and get like started. But once we're started and we get our caffeine and we eat, we'll be good.
Wait.
Why? What do you have to do tomorrow?
I know I'm canceling right now.
But also the thing that I'm excited about now being here is it is so much easier for us to order food and go get it, dude.
Is it?
Oh my!
I
dude.
never.
Because like it was always hard during the last watch party because we're downtown. We're in a huge
Airline Center
office
is tough,
space.
yeah.
There's like it's circled by 4 like, I mean, you have the plaza, then like long ass blocks. They don't know how to get to you. You're trying to coordinate with them. It just takes away like, I mean, it takes like 15, 20 minutes to go get the food. And I know people are like, that's no time at all. Well, you should see our fucking chat whenever we're gone for 10 minutes. It's like,
yeah, no, it got
it's
hectic,
time.
especially when the Mavs were playing or the Stars were playing.
Oh.
It got pretty hectic. But we have
so now we're getting lunch and shit.
OpTic Day today. Tomorrow for 4 days we have the World Cup. Also my birthday tomorrow, Maniac's birthday, Bella's birthday, and your dad's birthday.
God.
So we have, it's like just OpTic birthdays tomorrow. Sorry, I had to throw 27, by the way. It feels weird.
You're 27 tomorrow?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And I used to be the young kid. I used to be like the young one, and now I'm 27.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Then we have,
God.
I'm going to COD next end of the month. You guys will be watching that. Then we have the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta. Then we have Seattle champs.
Well, we have during the first week of the beta. So the first beta is what, the 30th through like the 4th or some shit. I don't.
Shit.
And then
The
during
30th of what? August?
yeah, this month is the beta. The end of this month. And then during the beta, halfway through the first weekend, the Halo tournament for
Good
Salt
Lord.
Lake.
Okay,
Okay, we're not going to that though, right?
No. So for that, I'll probably play like the beta, like most of the day, and then whenever we play, I'll watch us play, and then I'll go back to
And
playing
then
the
we
beta.
have another beta, I think. I think there's overall like 10 days of the beta. So
Yeah,
we have the 30th to the 4th.
And then it's like the
Halo.
6th, yeah, 6th
We have
through the 9th.
beta.
Do you guys play the beta with a group?
Yeah,
Yeah, we usually just have.
Who's the group? Put me in the group.
You want to play with us?
I do want to play with you guys.
Yeah,
you gotta
Think
spot.
about it. I'm not gonna take any of your
Probably
kills.
us three, Nadeshot,
Yeah, whoever wants
probably
to play.
Octane. We usually have like Call of Duty's probably the same squad, pretty
And
consistently.
I mean, I'm going to be ripping. I'm ripping that.
Then we have
I still got to do my 24-hour, but I'm ripping that.
then we have Halo champs at the beginning of October.
Yeah.
Then
Don't
we have
know
the
if we're
game
going
drop.
to that yet.
Really?
To where?
Dude, I've been traveling so much.
Don't know if we're going where?
Don't say that,
Dude,
man. That's like a.
Seattle.
We've been
Oh,
there the past 2 years.
dude.
They've won one
I'm
of them.
okay with not going to that
Are we
one.
allowed to say where we're going? I mean, are we allowed to say it that we're going to Saudi in 6 days?
Yeah, we're going to Saudi in 6 days.
We're flying to Saudi in 6 days for another 5 days.
That's gonna be
after
fun,
me
man.
just it's
Saudi
gonna,
looks sick, by
I'm
the way.
not
I'm seeing
saying
all these stories.
it's gonna
like,
be amazing.
I'm kind of jealous I'm not going because that looks like an experience.
You can go.
I don't think I can, but either way, we have
See?
What do you mean
No,
you
I
don't
would-
think you can?
well, it's just I'm
You
not gonna.
can. It's all right.
I'll tell you what.
I'm not.
I'm gonna take a 10-second pause right here to tell you that I am in disbelief, impressed, and I give you the utmost props because of the amount of international travel that you have done and are
Dude.
still doing is something that I never thought that I would see
Dude,
you do ever.
after Saudi, I don't want to leave my house for like a month. And
I
I
do
think,
want to say
I'm pretty
you're
sure
thinking of
I
it the
don't
wrong
have,
way,
dude.
bro.
I have not been home for
I
more
get
than
it.
a week.
No.
You go.
I do get it. But you are getting, bro. You just went to the Paris Olympics
Oh,
with
yeah,
Oakley.
yeah.
I'm-
Like
it's
you're
awesome.
doing
I'm-
cool shit.
He
I'm
loved
not
it.
saying
I
it's
know you
not.
want to be home,
No.
but like you're only
But I'm a
this young
fucking
once.
streamer.
I get it. But that stream,
Streamers need to stream.
that stream's gonna be there. The Paris Olympics won't be. Esports
fair.
World Cup in Saudi is gonna be an
That's
experience.
fair.
You're only this young once. I'm sounding like Unk right now, but seriously, these are good things. You're getting really cool. Streaming's dope. I get it. I understand, like, especially because streaming, it's a lot of anxiety because, like, you want to be live because
Yeah.
you get the same people in there every day, and it's definitely anxiety-inducing. But you are doing some cool shit,
No,
and you're still working
I was
too.
just
It's
saying
not
that
like you're
because-
just sitting on your couch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're doing things that need to be done
No, it's.
I mean,
cool.
yes.
to steer the
It-
ship.
It's still
Yes.
it's still fucking like mega typical because it is. I don't, dude.
After Saudi, I don't have any travel for a full month. I have one thing that's maybe on my radar in September.
For what it's worth, I would like to go to Seattle for champs. I know you got a bad taste in your mouth with Seattle because The
Yeah,
Walking
it
Dead,
was
the
that restaurant
The
that gave us
Walking
a bad
Dead's out
taste.
there. We can avoid
Oh
that
yeah,
street.
that too.
But I don't know. I kind of feel like because Seattle for me is we get to watch the Halo boys, and that's like the most fun one to watch if I'm being honest,
I mean,
obviously.
it's champs.
But that's kind of like our last hurrah usually before the new game comes out and we get back in the routine again. So Seattle's kind of like that breath of fresh air. Go to some restaurants, go around that market a bit.
That's fair.
But hey, it's not my
It's up
call.
in the
Just know
air.
that my
We'll just see how
my
I'm feeling.
stance is I would like to go to Seattle.
We'll see how I'm feeling because again, we're going to Saudi in 6 days. We're there for 5 days. I
5
just got
days?
back from the Olympics for 5 days or 6 days.
How was that? Let's talk a little more in depth about that. How was
the
how was
Olympics
the
were
Olympics?
fucking sick. I mean, Oakley. So this trip was a little bit different from the athlete summit that we did. It was probably like a year ago. because there was like 30 athletes there.
Isn't it crazy that was a year ago, the Athlete Summit? It feels like yesterday, dude. Time is fucking flying.
But there were like 30 athletes at the Athlete Summit. At this, it was just 3. And they were cycling in like 3 athletes per week of the Olympics. So this one was me, Mark, and Matilda, I think. I didn't really talk to the girl there as much. But Mark Cavendish was my dog. Like,
and he competes in what?
Cyclist. Very, very, I mean, just well-known, successful cyclist. But so I was with him most of the time, and then we had Tarek and John, who were like our reps on the ground there, that were just like with us wherever we went. They had like a bunker built in the center of Paris, which was
crazy,
which was under Team USA. So like all of the athletes were like cycling in and out. I walk into the bunker the first day. Terry Crews is just there, like fucking
flexing. Is he as big as he?
Oh yeah, I didn't go up to him. I didn't want to bother him because I was just getting there, like getting my like credentials and shit. I didn't want to bother anybody at that point.
Yeah.
But it was sick. I mean, we went to 2 events. We went to the athletics event, which we saw like the 4x100 men's, women's shot put. We saw, I think, women's 4x400 or 4x100.
You saw Shikari fucking race. That's nuts.
Yeah, I think it was the 4x100 as well, right? Yeah. So that was the first thing that we did. I mean, obviously the other days were like doing other stuff. There was a lot of eating and drinking. That was like first day we get there. Athletics event was really the only thing we did. We went to the bunker, like kind of just hung out a little bit. They did like the Future Genesis walkthrough, gave me a tour, all that. Then we went to the stadium. Second day, me and Iz went to the Louvre. So that's what was great about Oakley was like I had something on like the call sheet for that day that I was supposed to. Well, I mean they were super nice about it because it was like a running event, and they like were bringing people in, going on a run through Paris, and I'm like, guys, like me and Iz, we don't run. Yeah. Like we haven't ran in a while.
Let's not do that.
So
today.
we were like, can we go to the Louvre? And they were like, oh, dude, please, absolutely. So we go to the Louvre. We're there like all day, see the Mona Lisa, obviously all the artwork, all the big artworks there we got to see.
You guys had a nice picture, you two in front of the Mona Lisa. That was cool.
Yeah, I mean, we have tons more pictures, but that was the only
Was it packed in there?
No, not really.
That's what I was going to say.
The Olympics.
I was assuming that, like I saw that photo, I wasn't sure if it was the angle. I was like, damn, that kind of looks empty based on what I would assume for the Mona Lisa.
No, they said, so the Mona Lisa, you walk into a room, huge, like big room. I mean, the Louvre is like, so there was a girl saying something, but she was like, if you were to spend 30 seconds looking at every single picture in the Louvre, you'd be there for 100 days.
Wow. What? If you spent a second?
30 seconds on every pic. So I think there's like 500,000 original pieces of art.
When I first saw this, you know that painting of the farmers was the husband and the wife that's holding the rake and shit? That's what you have the stance.
But scroll through the pictures, Matt.
Man, what the fuck, dude?
But these are like little, there's Mark where this is outside of the stadium for the first day.
That guy looks like he can drink some beer, man.
Oh, dude, we were getting out. He's the man, bro. He's Irish. I think he's Irish or Scottish.
Yeah.
Oh, he can definitely.
So you didn't get a chance to see my man Fred Curley?
No.
Oh, dude, that would have been cool.
That was cool for
my... what a fucking picture.
Yeah, that was sick.
You didn't do a good enough job of post, and I know that you're enjoying the moment, but you should take a little bit, like every hour, just post something on your stories,
dude. This shit was crazy. So this was volleyball. So this was, I'm trying to get through. I'm sorry. We just did so much. So
good.
The Louvre day was the same day as the volleyball event. So we went to the Louvre. We were there for like 4 hours. Stopped, got some like early dinner after, and then we meet up. We go to the volleyball event. This shit, I mean, is just fucking crazy. I mean, look at it. Like, base of the Eiffel Tower, whenever it got completely dark, the Eiffel Tower lit up completely. It was completely, like...
To have this view during the Olympics, like, is so cool.
It was completely lit up.
See the Eiffel Tower.
Every hour, it would, like, sparkle, like, at the top of every hour, I'm pretty sure. So that was the third day. And then the fourth day was super easy. So the fourth day, we kind of just chilled all day. This was hilarious, by the way.
Well, no, you got me at first because I thought he was actually there. Bless you.
Yeah, people
thought
this
he was
real.
there, and I texted you. I was like, "Yo, get a pic with Mbappe," and he texted me this.
You think
and
Mbappe would be at the Olympics wearing his kit?
I don't know. When he first sent me this, I was like, "Oh my god, that's actually Mbappe." And then I found out it's a wax figure. Mm-hmm. But the coolest part from the Athlete Summit was cool. That was a year ago. So essentially, just to recap, the Athlete Summit, Oakley invited us 3 out to hang out with a bunch of their athletes. Just do some activities. It was cool.
Do you think they told the athletes, yo, you guys, we're going to fly you in to hang out with some of the gamers and shit?
Yeah, maybe. But we saw them in, there were normal clothes, normal conversation. It was cool to see, like Gabriel Medina. Like we were talking to that guy normally, and then he had the best picture of the Olympics where he gets gold and he's holding up that one in midair.
He's flying with his fucking
I'm seeing Fred on TV race, and I'm like, this guy. Like we were hanging out with these guys normally.
Dude, Caroline Marks, you remember Caroline the surfer?
Yeah.
She like won, and I'm pretty sure during the closing ceremony she was like one of the first to walk out for Team USA, and I was like, holy shit! We were at the last day. I mean, I'm sorry, it's all over the place. So the last day we chilled all day. Last day was like super easy, and then we had the closing ceremony party for Oakley, and we watched like the closing ceremony, and that's when we saw Caroline. I was like, holy shit, she was at the summit. We were all just drinking champagne, like in the bunker, huge auditorium, just like all of us chilling, drinking champagne, watching the closing ceremonies, and then we went out. Then we all went out. We were out till like fucking 4 a.m. We had to leave for our flight at like 6:30, so we get back to the hotel at 4.
Oh, so you were battered when you sent that text.
Just hammered. Just fucking. I mean, dude, Oakley. We had a very good time with all the Oakley crew. So we get back to the hotel. We have to wait like 3 hours to get to go to our flight. We show up to the flight just down horrendous. I mean, it was a very, very fun trip. And those trips, like when I first got there, I had like a little bit of anxiety. I'm like, I don't really know anybody here. But then after like day one, after I met everybody, it was like I'd known them for a while.
Yeah.
You know, it was easy conversation, fun conversation, and we had a ball. So yeah, it was dope. This was a very fun experience. And I was worried because last time I had both of you. This time I had Iz, so like I had Iz there with me, you know, just in case I ever like started shutting down socially, and I'm like, who the fuck do I talk to?
Yeah.
But no, they made me feel right at home, and it was fucking sick.
It looked dope, man. How was the food out there?
Go back to the sausage.
When I was in Paris, that looks
so
good.
Fire, bro.
It was like sausage and black bread.
No, but this was just like a random place. We were like, hey, do you want to go grab food? I think this was before the volleyball event, actually. We were just like, do you want to go grab food super quick before the event, just in case there's not food there? And we just walk down this random alley, and we find like just gas.
Fire. It looks good.
Oh, dude, those mashed potatoes.
All that gravy. Give me some.
That looks nice.
We had a croque monsieur, which is like a fancy grilled cheese sandwich. That shit was fun. Dude, the food in Paris was, I don't know if I don't remember correctly or we were in the wrong area, but it was
memorable.
Fire.
Really? I mean, I have no complaints about the Parisian food when we were there. Yes, we had Italian.
How was escargot?
Great.
Really?
It burnt her mouth the very first day.
I've never had it, and I look at it, and I'm just like, that can't be that good.
It was so
Is it like kind of like oysters? Is there like something you compare it to?
I'll
just try it at some point.
I don't even know, because it's like, it doesn't really have too distinct of a flavor. It's more so like, I mean, you taste the butter, like it's cooked in just straight butter.
Do you have wine out there? Because remember, we were in Italy. We were all drinking wine, and we were talking about, apparently, Italy's not even the place for wine. Apparently, like Napa Valley, California has better wine than Italy, and apparently France is number one.
Yeah, France's wine was good. I didn't drink as much wine there. We did have, like, the first night we got there, we had wine. Iz was like, we need to have a cigarette. So we asked the fucking like waiter. We're like, we need a cigarette. We're sitting on the side of the street in Paris, 2 just big glasses of wine, smoking a cigarette.
Love that.
And I was like, play the Ratatouille song. Then you just hear,
yeah.
I mean,
you guys are dumb, man.
I love
this
that.
shit
No,
was
listen,
fire.
that I love that. I love that for you, and I love that you guys had a good
experience.
time. How was it? I mean, obviously, like I've seen a bunch of TikToks that's like it's dirty and it's not as clean as it was when we were once there. Like, has it changed a little bit, or is it still? Like,
I mean, it was so that's what Mark was saying. So Mark's been to like multiple Olympics, and he was like, sometimes whenever you go to these Olympic cities before the Olympics, you're like, ew, or like, what the fuck? It's here, and then during the Olympics, they come through and they
clean everything.
They clean everything.
I saw. So they cleaned
the river.
The river. And I guess it hasn't been swam in like 100 years or something, and they did this huge operation, and I'm pretty sure some of the Olympians
got sick.
They were like,
still went to the hospital.
This is unacceptable. Like this is
they still went to the hospital. A bunch of them went to the hospital because of the
people were shitting in the river. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, and pissing and shitting
in
protest. Some of them in protest. Look, we're just regurgitating what we saw there. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. If you're from there and you are watching this for whatever, bonjour. Oh no, that's something else, right? Oh, is it?
Yeah, bonjour is French.
And please let us know if what we're saying is true.
Dude, such a good trip. 10 out of 10. Oakley, my dogs. I mean, it was honestly so much fucking fun.
I don't usually I don't watch Olympics. Jude fucking loves the Olympics. My mom loves the Olympics. Like it's just like a thing. But I'm not. But I would have gone if the hassle of like getting in and out wasn't that much. Was it for you? Oh, because
no, it wasn't
good
bad
access,
at all.
So it's easy.
Well, I mean, getting like out of the stadiums was hard.
Of course.
Like it's like going
no
to
one gives a fuck at that point.
I mean, it's like going to a fucking Cowboys game at the athletic stadium. There was like 80,000 people there, so it's like a shit ton of people. But in terms of like flights and stuff, no, it was super. I mean, flying out of Dallas is always easy. And then we flew from Dallas to Atlanta to Paris, and then direct from Paris back home, which was super nice. But yeah, when we got to the airport, it was a little bit like, I mean, just a lot of people at the airport at first, but once you got to security, it was perfectly fine. It was, it was not hard getting out. We had lie flats too. Shouts out Oakley. I mean, they hooked us up. Me and her slept the whole way home. Like it was a great trip. They treated us, they treated us great.
And then we got Japan later on this year, Tokyo.
So down, man.
Are you down?
I'm beyond down. I want to go to Japan so bad.
For fucking fun.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, we'll vlog, of course, and do shit like that. But...
I'm 100% down if I have the invite.
You are. You and your lady friend.
I want to see Kyoto.
Yes.
That's expensive if we invite her. Boys trip. Kyoto, Tokyo.
I can't go to Tokyo without the girls. I can't go to Tokyo
trip.
without the girls. That's a fact.
Well, now she just started a new job, so I'm really not sure what traveling looks like. I would like to, in a perfect world, do like one big trip a year. I really want to see Switzerland. I don't know why. I want to go to Copenhagen because I've been watching The Bear again, the new season.
The Bear.
And Noma is actually closing. It's so Noma's a Michelin star restaurant depicted in The Bear, and it's closing in real life. I think it closes in September, so we're not gonna get to see it. But Copenhagen just looks unbelievable. I've been watching a lot of Michelin star restaurant content on YouTube because the Michelin star is coming to Dallas. So right now, Dallas has no Michelin star restaurants, and soon they're going to start giving out stars, which is cool. Obviously, I'm a big food guy, a bit of a fat ass, but I'd like to do one big trip a year, and then in a perfect world, one smaller trip, like a little tropical, like Mexico trip for 4 days, all-inclusive or something. That's my ideal, but Japan's on the list. I would say right now it's Japan, Switzerland, Copenhagen. Dude,
this year has just been so weird for me because it's like, I've never traveled this much, so it's like, normally, so it's actually crazy because normally I'd feel so guilty for taking like 5-6 days off, but now it's like it's becoming kind of like, I mean, 5-6 days off. I say that like I'm still, like Zinni said, I'm still out there doing shit that I have to do. Mm-hmm. But it's like it's made it easier for me, I guess. It's still like once I get back, I'm tweaking a little bit. Like today, I'm tweaking. It's my first stream back. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, holy shit!
What are you playing?
What are you tweaking about?
It's my first day back. I don't know. Are they gonna fucking show up?
Dude, your mind you need to be studied.
But so I always tweak a little bit. But yeah, it's like kind of showed me that my community's got my back, and I appreciate that. Because like, I mean, again, we're going to Saudi. We have the Esports World Cup watch party, and then after that, we go to Saudi pretty much for.
We got the beta coming up
another week.
Man. Things are good.
So
things are good.
International travel. I'm international nowadays. I don't know. I'm fucking everywhere.
You'll be grateful for it in like 30 years when you look back at it.
Oh, of course.
Because listen, I live and die by the fact that you will always remember experiences. You're not going to remember the day you got on stream and played a game. I mean, maybe if there's subtrains big enough, but
what the hell?
You're going to remember the Paris Olympics. You're going to remember going to Saudi Arabia. Like these are things that like I do think in time you'll look back and be like, thank fuck I did that. Thank God I went there. Because it really is.
See, this is why we need Zin's
it really
positivity.
It really is what it's all about, truly.
Yeah,
seriously.
Agreed.
On some, maybe I sound corny.
We might be going to Disneyland.
Ugh.
Yep.
Come on, man. How old are you guys?
No, bro, stop. There's a difference between a Disney adult and going to Disney as an adult. A Disney adult, you're decked head to toe in Disney gear. No.
Okay. Do you put on the rabbit ears or
no?
Hell no.
No, I don't.
Unless I'm fucking
the
feeling
girls
it.
do, which is fine, right?
Yeah,
very different
cool.
but I don't do that. Listen, I love walking.
There's nothing wrong with going to Disney as an adult.
I love walking. I love rides. They're also opening up new parks. They're doing the horror park, Monsters Inc. They're doing a lot of new stuff.
We had the opportunity to go to Disney in Paris, but we didn't go.
Oh, dude, I forgot there's Disney's everywhere. I know there's California, Florida,
Tokyo,
Japan.
Well, they were saying it's like super Paris-y, and I was like, nah, I don't want to go to Disney. And
yeah.
like
Japan has the super. Japan has the Super Mario World too.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. No, I talk shit just because that's my brain chooses me.
You
to
probably
be.
love that shit. I wish I could be like a fly on the wall. He's probably
Who?
Where?
him at Disney.
Dude,
Just hating on shit?
Yeah.
Think about it.
Look at
Me
this- look at this
standing
stupid
around
shit.
it. No. I don't make fun of
I think it's the
people.
opposite. I think he puts on this big bad
No.
front, and
And
then
then
he's
he gets
there,
there and he loves it?
He's wearing ears and shit.
Nah.
Yo, he probably is with his
Dude,
dumb ass.
even as a kid, I didn't like it when I first went.
Yeah, right.
Not my thing.
Happiest place on earth, man.
I do. I listen. It's not even about Mickey or Minnie or Donald. Like, I fuck with all those. I used to draw them as a kid. Like, it's not even about that. It's just like standing in line and fucking the heat. People
Man,
just
you're getting
breathing.
fast pass. We know you.
Huh?
You're getting that fast.
You're getting that fast pass, and well, that's why you got to go. That's why. So we went in December for like the Christmas time. It's way better if you go lock out for Halloween or Christmas, because I'm the same way. The last thing I want to do is walk around in the heat.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like the perfect time to go is like October or December, either Halloween or Christmas.
Boys, early day again?
Yo, Hex, lunch?
I can't. I got another meeting. Have fun out there, though. Take this.
How can I help you guys?
Let me get 2 beers.
We need 1 ribeye medium, 1 double burger, 1 buffalo chicken sandwich, 1 order of nachos, 1 quesadilla, and 1 sausage roll.
3 milkshakes.
Extra ranch.
Open or close?
Open.
How different do you think there's other esports owners and CEOs that have somewhat of a similarity to how you?
We're ready to close it out.
So your total's $567.93. Charge of this card?
Surely.
They talk to you because it seems like you and Nade would probably be the anomalies.
So guys, this to climb. Do you have another card by chance?
It pays to get paid on Cash App. Depositing your paycheck comes with protections and security features to keep it safe, including card lock and transaction alerts, so you never have to wonder what your money is up to. Download Cash App from the App Store or Google Play Store today. That's money. That is Cash App.
Ladies and gentlemen, pardon the interruption. This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Now, when your schedule's packed with kids, activities, big work projects, and more, it's easy to let your priorities slip. Even when you know what makes us happy, it's hard to make time for it. It's just life gets in the way, whether it's work, whether it's kids, whether it's recital number 1 or recital number 2 or meeting number 5, board meeting, just, life gets in the way, and you often forget to take care of the person that is driving all of these situations, right? Without you being there present for your family or business, it gets affected for sure. So, guys, it's super helpful, right, for you to learn positive coping skills and also how to set boundaries. Sometimes we disallow ourselves from setting boundaries because we feel we're going to be letting people down, but in doing so, you're letting yourself down, and in turn, you let them down by letting yourself down. So learning positive coping skills and how to set boundaries is mega important. It empowers you to be the best version of yourself so that you can be your best version of yourself for other people if that is what you choose to do. But being the best version of yourself for yourself is the truly most empowering thing that you can do, because it doesn't just help you, it helps everybody that you want to help. It isn't just for those who have experienced major trauma, right? Therapy is for everyone who is trying to just be better for themselves. When you feel like you have no time for yourself, non-negotiables like therapy are more important than ever, because that's when you know that things are not going the right way. And the second that you let go of what's important, which is also you, everything else is going to falter. So you got to make sure to make time for yourself. If you're thinking or starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It is entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited for your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists immediately if you don't feel the vibe is right or if you don't feel comfortable speaking to this person. And it's at no additional charge, by the way, that change. Never skip therapy day with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/optic today to get 10% off of your first month. That is BetterHelp, HELP.com/optic, all capitals. I'll leave a link in the description down below for you to be able to click it and make it a lot easier. That way you don't have to worry about spelling. But do check it out today.
Let's talk about the Esports World Cup, because it's a big-ass event, and it's weird because this thing is in the end of the at the end of the year. We haven't had this in a while where there's something else to play for. COD team is traveling there. I think they're already there.
Everyone's there. Dude, it looks so cool, man. But also, these players are spoiled. They better be grateful and really realize what they have. They get 2 champs back-to-back. This is not normal. Usually champs is the end of it all. Then there's roster changes at the bar. The bar, after our win, was different. There was no talk of roster changes, really, because they had another tournament coming up. I'm excited to see it. I think the production there, I mean, the stage looks crazy. They have like an entire street dedicated to the World Cup. Boys looking good out there. And
competing as OpTic Gaming for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
That shit goes hard. New jerseys.
New jerseys. It is, for me, obviously, like having very boisterous and being one of the main people that was screaming for reason to be had when we were sort of switching the model into this city-based thing. Like, I for one have never. I mean, dude, you guys know how I feel about it, so I won't go too much into it. But
the city thing,
to have the OpTic Gaming logo being represented in Call of Duty, like all is right in the world, man. You know, it's.
I don't mind. Just to really, because we can go all day. I don't mind them trying the city thing for a brief amount of time.
Yeah.
But there's a certain period of time where you look at things and you try to. That's when you're like, okay, this didn't work. Let's go to this and go back to what worked well. Because the city-based thing, in hindsight. The idea, if it did work, like these sports owners coming in local markets, it all sounded good on paper, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Let's go back. OpTic Gaming, FaZe Clan, Cloud9. Speaking of Cloud9 now, New York Subliner is no more. It's now Cloud9 New York, NYC9.
I like that they did that. They still keep
Look at that stage.
Because people really like the New York branding, so I like that they held on to it a little bit.
And then Vancouver now, so Seattle Surge relocates. They're now Vancouver Surge, which makes sense. Their parent company, it's the Vancouver Canucks, so they're in Vancouver. I also heard Vancouver is amazing. I actually hope they throw an event because I lived in Toronto. And
where's Vancouver? Like far west?
North of
it's
Seattle.
Like the California of Canada,
fuck.
I would say. Is the way I think about it.
Yeah.
Because Toronto's like the New York City kind of smaller, cleaner.
Is it it's north of Seattle,
and then,
right?
Yeah, it's like right above Seattle.
Dude.
And then Vancouver is like the California, people are biking, jogging, very nice weather, views, that whole nine.
All right, listen, if they do host one over there, who's down to go? Like, you know, usually we leave
we're going to be there.
I know, but we leave on a Wednesday usually so that we can be
live. You want to go a day early?
I say we go 2 days early, 3 days early, and we go fishing and do the shit out there that we got to do.
Ooh.
See, man, I'm
As
always
fucking
down
men.
to travel.
Period.
This stage looks so sick.
Yeah, the stage looks sick. I mean, the players, they got it good, man.
I'm also excited that this is our first watch party on Twitch.
Oh.
It's very good to be back because
It's 7 a.m.
While we do love
we woke
YouTube,
up earlier for that for Apex. I'll be up at fucking 5 for this shit.
we were up at 4 a.m. for Apex.
I'll be
Love
up at
it.
5 for this.
Well, we love the watch
can we
party.
talk about breakfast? Like, what are we doing? Well, what's
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow's tough.
why? You guys don't like to eat in the morning, or
We get Starbucks.
Well, I mean, I
on the way here.
gotta leave my apartment probably 5:45 a.m. Get here
What
at
if-
for you it's
6:15.
tough. We
well, why
gotta
don't you
leave
just
at,
sleep
like-
over at Seth's?
I was discussing that, but I think I'd rather just sleep my own. It's also
Okay,
my.
I told Bose, I'm like, yo, Zinni's sleeping at Seth. Hitch is like, he's sleeping in the same room as Seth
The hell?
at his house. And then I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
Bose, you can come and sleep at my house. That way, you know, it's super easy to get
A
here.
lot of jealousy around here. You know
What
that?
about this? What if I text my mom today?
We
And I
go
say,
there, we get breakfast.
No. Better.
shit.
I tell my mom, tomorrow, breakfast burritos for the boys.
Oh,
Homemade
wow.
tortillas.
And
Yes.
We eat them here. We eat them
We unwrap them from the foil
here.
here. And we eat 'em.
Oh.
Salsas too?
No, you don't need salsas.
Oh, all right.
You don't need salsas.
But yeah, tomorrow is going to be fucking dope. Esports World Cup. I mean, I've been excited for this for a while. Again, big tournament. It's on Twitch. It's like
Twitch is the best
it's
part.
like everything that we want is happening. So I can't wait. And yeah, there's
How
only
many matches are there tomorrow?
I think there's 4 different like heats.
4 heats? Yep. So, but how many matches overall
Do we
gonna
play
watch?
tomorrow?
Yeah, we play first match at 7 a.m.
There's
we
7.
play,
What the fuck?
we play Omit, the challengers team that made it through.
7, 8:30, 10, and 11:30. So I think it's like a 4.
Oh, so it's done
wait.
at like 1 p.m.
More. There might be more than 4.
It looks like there's
Actually,
5
there
matches
might be
tomorrow.
5.
Look
There
like there's
actually
5
there might be
matches.
6.
Actually, there might be 7, 8, or 9,
I'm
or
okay
10.
with however many matches they want because we're on Twitch. I'm okay
I'll
with.
be here all day.
Yeah.
I think there's 6 matches tomorrow. It looks like because it's 8 to 14:30. So 8, 9:30, 11.
I wonder if we have any banger
12:30.
matchups tomorrow because obviously it starts off with the challengers teams playing.
2.
And anyone can watch party this?
I don't know.
I don't know about that. I'm not sure if there's like
A application process?
like with the CDL. It's like obviously we have permission. Tommy has permission. I'm not sure if there's a thing for this.
Because Matt fixed my...
Oh, no, you do. Because like for
You do need
Apex,
permission, or you-
I had to get permission to watch Apex Esports World Cup.
Copy.
Which was sick as well. So I'm excited for this. I mean, Apex's World Cup was sick. Warzone's World Cup was sick, which is the only two that I've really watched. So I mean, this one's like our bread and butter. So
I can't believe. I mean, I'm
Can't wait.
I am not missing this for anything. OpTic Gaming playing Call of Duty, the first match back
in pool play fashion.
I wish I would have been there in person, and if business here didn't hold me back a little bit the way that it did this, it's just like the timing of this is horrendous, especially if we're gonna be leaving to Saudi Arabia ourselves in a couple. Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm.
See, that's
psyched.
the thing. People been like, kind of like, when are you doing your 24-hour stream? When are you doing it? I'm like, brother, I promise you, I'm gonna do it. I just have not had time. 'Cause it's like today. So like today, first day back to streaming, and then 4 days straight of this, and then I have one more day, and then we leave for Saudi. It's like, it's just been thing after thing after thing after thing, which is fine. But again, I can't wait to be able to be in my routine again, and I can't wait.
Wow.
But this is gonna be dope.
Wow, it looks good.
This is gonna be dope.
Can't wait. So, where are we meeting here? 7 a.m. I mean,
No, we'll be live.
6:30.
We're starting at 6:30.
Starting at 6:30 tomorrow.
Okay.
So I'll probably leave my house like I'll probably leave my house like 6.
I need you to confirm.
6. What the fuck?
6:10.
I need you to confirm burritos later,
Done.
just
Confirmed.
so I can wake up and pick something up on the way if we're not doing burritos.
No, we're doing burritos.
All right, done.
tomorrow.
Oh, yo, today, by the way, super dope. It's not on here, but today Splitgate's alpha is today. So we went to Burbank to play Splitgate 2
I saw the commercials. Yep.
for the first time. So we went there. The game is awesome. It's super smooth.
It's actually very
we were
good.
playing not overclocked too, and it still felt great. So
Whatever
I'm
that
hyped
means.
today to get my hands on like an overclocked version on my 2K 240 hertz monitor. So that comes out today. We're gonna be playing that. I'm super hyped.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't
dude,
wait to play
it's-
this. This game it feels very smooth. Look at me. I just got done shitting on you.
No, I was actually frying at this thing. Frying. Ripping is what I was saying.
This gun is
Ripping.
crazy.
Looks good.
Splitgate was dope. Excited to play that today.
And you guys play that with a PC, keyboard and mouse?
No,
Nah,
no.
controller for me.
Controller.
What's this? There's an MW2 mod that's being integrated into Modern Warfare Remastered, and apparently it's like the coolest thing ever. So apparently MW2 is basically fully remastered now on PC. As long as you have MWR bought on Steam, you can basically play MW2 remastered. And
When you say
apparently
MW2, are we talking about...
we're talking about the OG. Like this is
This is Call of Duty 4.
no, but
Time out.
It's
Leave this, Matt?
MW2.
I don't think I'm playing the new game. Oh, this is Modern Warfare 2. I'm playing the new game.
Yeah. So MW2 was
with the
literally
twist.
back.
What? Elevators at work?
Yeah. Isn't
Wait,
this crazy?
what?
And I
Yeah.
was like, in my head, I'm like, how are they allowing this?
Is-
But it's because you need to have MW Remastered bought on Steam. So it's not like a whole new product that's a mod, if that makes sense, which is what kind of how it was explained to me, which is why it's allowed to go on.
That's sick.
But I mean,
And you can play all the maps from Modern Warfare Remastered and 2?
it is MW2 on PC,
Okay.
from what I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
dope.
it looks great.
Yeah. Looks really good.
So I don't know. Hopefully,
Are you gonna play it?
I just want Modern Warfare Remastered
I'm hoping
to
yes.
be a thing forever.
Dude, my only worry with everything is cheaters, man. That's my only worry with the PC stuff.
Call on me, teacher. Call on me, teacher.
What's up?
Call on me, teacher. I know the fucking answers to everything. Listen, we haven't talked about this. I haven't talked about this. They announced the Battalion 1944 is coming back. They are re-releasing it.
Oh, really?
Battalion 1944. Matt, can you confirm this? The reason that I've had Matt over at my house for the last 3 days is so that he can fix my stream so that I can play
Really?
Battalion 1944.
I
Love that
never
for you.
played it.
Dude,
I know you swear by it, though.
I swear by it. It is fucking insane.
I love
but
that
I can't believe that we haven't talked about it. I've been fucking
There's
preaching
so much cool shit happening. Did you guys see this Halo 2 20th anniversary land in Vegas?
Yeah, well, tell us about
So
that.
they're throwing a throwback 20th anniversary Halo 2 land in Las
Crowdfunded?
Vegas. Yeah, but it's already raised like $50,000 or something. So people are really donating to the prize pool. I'm assuming you're going to see a bunch of OGs, probably some of the new gen guys. I saw Puckett tweeting about it.
That's
so
going to
very
be a tough one to watch party.
Yeah, so very cool.
November 8th, that's right in the breadbasket.
Yeah, but
That's right in the breadbasket
still
of Call
super
of Duty
cool.
time.
We got Matt moving here by the end of the month. We are obviously going to be in Saudi Arabia, so we won't be here for his arrival, which is
He's going to need to delay the housewarming.
Yeah, no, he has to.
Because I'm in D.C.,
We're not
you're
here.
in
We're
Chicago.
not here.
I mean, if he throws it without us, I'm going to be
Oh,
like
when are you guys gone?
the 20th through the
26th.
25th.
Oh,
25th.
okay. Gotcha.
But no, the problem is that weekend,
Or
that
26. I don't know exactly.
the end of the end of the month, the 30th. I'm in Chicago. I won my fantasy football championship last year.
I'm assuming once he gets here, he needs some time to settle in before, because ideally he pairs the housewarming with an NFL football day, because that's like two birds in one stone.
Well, he'd have to have everything set up. The first day of NFL football will be at my house.
Of
No,
course.
not the
The
first day. I'm
opening
saying,
season is at the-
I'm
is at
saying
the
It will
Abners.
be at my house.
he should line up the housewarming with NFL, two birds, one
Oh,
stone.
I
to
have a
have
suggestion.
like, yes,
Yes.
I agree.
I have a suggestion for that. Let's not fucking play let's have Denisa make the fucking charcuterie
The first
boards,
day of
course.
NFL is the Chiefs versus the Ravens. We are having a pool party day into the fucking first game of the
I just
year.
ordered my neighbor's jersey last
We haven't
night.
had a pool party all year because we haven't been home to have one.
Yeah, yeah.
We are having one.
Can you believe it?
What are we doing for my birthday?
Nothing.
We're
Yeah,
s-
dude,
we're
this guy.
watch party.
I told this guy. He's like, yo, we should go out for dinner for my birthday. I'm like, no, men don't celebrate birthdays.
I didn't say that.
Birthdays are for what?
I never said
Wait,
that.
what did you
Hey,
say?
we could go out to dinner after the watch party tomorrow.
I didn't say to go out to dinner.
We go to like
What did you
My
say?
Perry's.
idea
you wanted
was-
you wanted
Well, no,
Chuck E. Cheese.
He offered his
birthday-
house for like a little chill get together.
Oh, that's
because
interesting. I've never been
Because the girls
offered-
were like, "Let's go to the club."
It's
I'm
not
like,
true.
"No,
Our
no.
house
I don't
gets
want to go to
used
a club.
More than
I don't want to do any of
anyone's in the
that.
company by far.
I
By
want to do
far.
something chill with my bros, the girls, something. I'm 27. Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
I
You're too
don't
old for
need to go get a
birthdays.
fucking table that I'm going to pay for somehow on my birthday. I don't want to do it.
This is what I'm talking about.
Let's do nothing.
Let's do nothing.
Let's do nothing.
Bro, that's what. Let's go camping.
I say
let's go fishing.
you get him to take us to the Cap tomorrow.
What's the cap?
Capitol Grill on the company watch
Oh.
party day.
Now the only thing
Let's
I do
go.
want.
Let's go to the Cowboy Club instead.
Yeah, bro, I
On the
was just
company,
about to
it's
say that because I
watch
want to try
party
the old
is
fashioned.
D-Day.
Oh,
I was just about
Jerry's
to say
Pit
that.
The
Master?
Viper Pit or Pitmaster?
yeah, Jerry's Pitmaster.
Just about to
Fine.
say that. I haven't
Have
drank in a
9 of
bit,
those
though,
and
and I
see if
don't
you
really have
remember
any
anything.
want to drink.
On the company.
Why?
Birthday, and it's the Esports World Cup watch party.
See, we could pay our own way.
Yeah.
I mean,
We'll
I
go.
could pay my own way.
No, I don't know about that.
I could.
Anyway, so I am super excited. I mean, we do have this year has been the busiest year, but it's like a lot of good things are happening. As I mentioned, like obviously Matt's gonna be down here a lot. He's on this like RL live streaming.
Yeah, he dyed his
Stuff.
hair silver yesterday on stream.
Yeah.
He's a sicko.
Yeah, he is. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like that's nice hair there, Mr. Roboto.
Yeah, he's coming to Texas with silver hair.
Yeah, it was like they're gonna send your ass
Yeah,
right
that's what
back.
he was saying. He was like, I mean, I'm not going to. He was saying that the Texans are going to disown him quickly, but that's not how it is.
I was like, send him back, send him back. Who started that chant?
Oh
It
yeah,
was
the
me.
first impression with the neighbors, he walks over like the Silver Surfer. Just
Would you introduce yourselves to the new neighbors day one? Walk over, say what's up?
yeah,
I didn't.
Once he gets his hair back,
You didn't?
Nope.
We like naturally met ours. Like they were outside, we were outside.
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
like, what's up?
That's how it's happened for me too. Me and my neighbors from across the street, who we're fucking super cool with, they were moving in the same day that we were moving in, or the same like couple of days that we were moving in, and we were friends since then.
it just
Hell yeah.
different,
To
man.
this day.
Back in the day, see
This
the world
day.
just not tight knit anymore. Back in the day when we moved to our new house, the neighbors were walking over with cookies, welcome to the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Now, what Sebastian said it best. Back in the day, someone knocks on your door, honey, get the dessert.
Yeah.
Nowadays, someone knocks on your door,
Get the
shotgun. And it's truly the way people think now. It's like back in the day, you had this dessert thing just for people
For guests,
came over.
just in case.
You're calling house phones. Can so-and-so play today? What do you got? Like,
Yeah.
it just very, very different world, man.
Yeah.
Very different.
And you know what? Sometimes it's for the better, and sometimes it isn't. But what are we supposed to do?
The way of the road,
Keep
isn't
plugging,
it?
man.
Keep plugging, man. Keep plugging in. All right, so I think that we should do something for something, at least for your birthday.
Yes.
And not because
we are doing something. It's just not going to be like on the days.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah, well, okay, relax. We weren't gonna do anything curious to begin with. In fact, we're just using your birthday as an excuse to go get a nice dinner somewhere.
You're so crazy.
It's not because of.
I love that though.
Let's do Saturday night because I got dinner with Kate tomorrow night.
Okay,
just me and her.
What's today? Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
I'm so down.
Yeah, isn't it crazy that you and the rest of the boys almost won our first Call of Duty championships the day before OpTic Day?
When?
Fucking 7 years ago.
Oh yeah,
dude, it is that for even as
that's I saw that yesterday and I didn't know what the anniversary day was, but I saw that and I was like, is that why it's OpTic Day? Like, yeah, I didn't really like.
But
know.
Isn't it though? Isn't it crazy that like I leave the company that I worked for in 2009, got fired. So, I mean, or I quit. Both things can be true, I think. And then 7 years later, or whatever, no, not 7 years later, but like you win champs August 13th, the day before. Bro, I've always been mind blown.
And then 7 years later, again, they win. That's some crazy shit. 7.
Yeah, there it is.
And the process comes out today named 7-2.
Yeah.
And I will be watching that on stream. And I will be telling them to leave a like.
Oh, the process does come out today. Wow.
Yeah.
What time does that drop?
12. I'm watching that before we play.
12.
Makes sense.
How long is it, Matt?
Definitely.
It's not coming out at 12.
One.
It's going to be pushed a little bit. I'm sure of it.
Probably like 45 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I just it was just such like a look at this. It says it's a just like a weird thing. We have a bunch of stuff for OpTic Day. You guys are probably watching this too late, but I think how long are we leaving this up for? Until the end of the weekend? We'll do it until the end of the weekend. That way, this podcast can also. But we wanted to do a collaboration with everyone that sort of surrounds like our circle, right? We wanted to do things with Pine Park, which we did. Good, which obviously you can see there. We wanted to do something with 100 Thieves. We wanted to do something with Face for that, but because of several different things, we weren't able to do that. But next year, I think that we can pull it off. Where everybody in our surrounding circle can sort of be included in the celebration of OpTic Day, because at some point or another, OpTic touched.
So how many of those are RNL? Is it the 2 bottom right hoodies?
2 bottom right. The 2 top are the 3 top to the right. Hat and
like
the polos are good.
shirts.
The Pine Park mood mats. Obviously, the Team Summertime clock. All the cool stuff that. Obviously I nerd out on, right? Obviously, like the apparel game is like one thing, but the collectibles section and all the other ancillary stuff, the accessories is like the thing that really, really intrigues me, has always intrigued me. So super hype about all of it.
It says available today, so it's definitely available.
Definitely available today or yesterday. So
available tomorrow, 8/14. Today's 8/14.
Yeah. I'm just saying yesterday, actually, as this is going live for the people to consume and watch.
See.
Yeah, so we got to, dude. It's been a good year. I predict that it's only gonna get better. It's it's just couldn't have written it better myself. We had 1 million subs thanks to you boys. Wasn't prepared for it, so right now I'm struggling with like the creative behind what is my 1 million button celebratory video. That
Italian montage.
Is that what you did? Is that what you did? Or what do you mean? What did you?
I did a COD montage, but you like Italian.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have what you had, like fucking hand-eye coordination of the gods given to me.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I'm still thinking about it. It's super exciting. Just all around, some very, very bless you, man. So all around, just really good things happening. Couldn't be happier. Nothing to complain about, and I do love to complain about a lot of things.
Sure.
Any closing comments from the watch party boys? I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 a.m.
I'm excited to see everybody watching in the watch party. Our first
I'll be driving myself.
Twitch party of the year, or Twitch watch party for Call of Duty of the year. So very excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. And what makes it that much more entertaining is that the players are playing for 1.8 million. So this is no ordinary tournament. It's basically Champs V2. So hopefully the boys can bring it home, riding that momentum, and it's going to be a fun weekend.
Would you be down to ride Super 73s, Super 74s here tomorrow, or do you want to take a car?
It's going to be early. I'll probably take the car.
Dude, it's so fun.
what is it?
It's gonna be sick.
Super
A
74s?
motorized bike at 6 in the morning
Dude,
here.
but
no,
but you don't understand the.
I mean, that's probably the time to do it though, because during the afternoon it's hot as shit.
Dude, I have all the shortcuts and they're fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so good. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for episode 187 on the motherfucker.
If I drive to your house, can I drive one with you?
Absolutely.
I actually might be down.
Absolutely. I gotta pump the air and fill up the batteries, but we have 3 ready to go. Me, Jutes, and Libs.
Come on. We'll have James Sellers on the back of a car with us 3 in bikes, like the Sons of Anarchy.
Nah.
Head to the watch party.
We're all riding the bikes, like fucking making a stand on there. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed it, please remember to not leave without leaving a like. Having said that, well, that's a podcast. See you guys next week. Goodbye.
Peace.
Holla.